everyone, today I'm coming to you guys with a video telling you all about Howard University's School of Business. A couple of you requested it, so I'm going to try to be as thorough as possible. Let's get started. Basically, I'm going to break it up into a few sections, and as usual, you can see the timestamps in the description, but I'm going to go through how it is coming into the School of Business as a freshman, basically everything that you do, and just about the School of Business as a whole. So starting off, as a freshman, when you come into the School of Business, you get a team leader, and a corporate sponsor. So every single person in the School of Business has to be enrolled in this class, and it's called Business Orientation. You have Business Orientation 1 and Business Orientation 2. One is first semester, the second one is second semester. And when you come in, they assign you a group, and it's like 12, 13, sometimes bigger. People in the group, and you get a team leader who is a sophomore, sometimes a junior, and a corporate sponsor. For my team, my corporate sponsor is New York Life, but the sponsors range from Target to Boeing to New York Life, so you have a lot of variety. And the corporate sponsor does engage with you. You'll have an adoption ceremony, you'll get tips from them, you might be assigned a person in their team to help you develop your resume and everything like that. So that's how it works. Every Tuesday and Thursday you come to business orientation, you have to wear what's called business professional. Sometimes it's business casual, but the majority of the time it's business professional, especially when you have a speaker or if you're doing something on the more formal side of things. So for girls, it involves a skirt suit, which can either be navy or black. I'll show you guys mine. A white collared shirt, and the skirt has to be to your knees. It's like a suit. You get it together. It's not just a pencil skirt and a blazer you find. And for boys, it's a suit that's either navy or black, and belt has to match the shoes. Guys can't wear earrings when they come in. It's very professional in that way. Girls, unfortunately, cannot wear pantsuits for professional. It's always a skirt suit, and then skin tone tights and 1 to 2 inch heels. Alright, so that's basically the preliminary information about the School of Business when you come in, what's expected of you, and they tell you that first week. Business orientation meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 different times depending on what section you're in. At least that's how it is now. Now let's go into the scheme. I'll show you guys my scheme, but basically I'm an international business major. I'm concentrating in finance, and my language is French. So when you're an international business major, you have to concentrate in one of the other disciplines of business because you're doing international business, which brings you to the language and to the international aspect of it, but you still need to have a concentration, which is what you're going to specialize in. So for me, I chose finance. However, I might change to information systems, who knows. But I wanted something that would be universal wherever I go. So the majors that you can choose from in the School of Business are international business, marketing, supply chain management, information systems, accounting, finance, management. So basically in all of those you just choose one, and then as you matriculate, your courses will obviously pertain more to your specific major. But they're going to give you a scheme. Mine is over there. I'll show it to you guys though. And basically it tells you first semester, second semester, first year, second semester, first semester, second year, first semester, second semester, third year. Like every single semester of your time at Howard, in order to graduate in 4 years, what classes you should take. So they really do just kind of tell you, here's what you have to do. So there's no guesswork in terms of what classes to take. Currently, I am enrolled in a class that my scheme suggests I take first semester sophomore year, but it'll balance out, because I'm taking 17 credits this semester, and my scheme recommended I take... Okay, yeah, I also took 17 first semester, but it recommended I go 14 then 17. So I'm 3 credits ahead of what I would have been at the end of this year had I followed the scheme. So you can kind of play with it as you will, but you just have to make sure that you hit certain points. Like when you come in, you want to start off in at least college algebra 2, so that when you take applied calc your second semester first year, and then you don't have to take math again, because you have to at least get to applied calc in order to have the prerequisite to take some of the accounting and finance and economics courses that are just general ed for all business majors, if that makes sense. So you have to kind of make sure that your scheme will work with you in the way that you need it to in order to graduate in 4 years, hit all your requirements, and have enough credits. Then School of Business also does have an honors program. I'm not in it, but I have some friends that are, and in order to get into it, you need to have a 3.5 or above, and in order to stay in it once you get in, you have to maintain a 3.4 for the whole year. If you fall below that, you will be put on academic probation, and you might lose your place in honors. Your scholarships you have to maintain certain amounts for that. Like I have legacy, I have to maintain a certain amount for that. But to be in school of business at all, you have to maintain a certain GPA as well. I think it's like a 2.5 or something. It's not extremely hard to maintain, but it is there, and it's a little bit higher than like the arts and sciences school and all of the other ones, simply because if you don't meet that, then you get put on academic probation and you might be kicked out of, or not invited back to the school of business. So you really do kind of have to like make sure you're on it. You know, you can't just slack because you will get kicked out, you know. Yeah, that's basically all I have to share about the school of business. It's a really good school. The Howard School of Business is nice. You have your own set of people that you can go to for everything except for financial aid. So you have your own like people to go to, you know. You don't have to go to anyone at any other school to do anything. So by the time you're at the end of school of business, like all you have to do is come to school of B. Like you don't have to go to COAS or anything like that, because everyone that you need is in that school. So I really like it. It's really organized. You come in, they tell you like, we want you to graduate in 4 years. Here's what you have to do. Here's your major. You know, you can't be undecided in school of business. You need to know, or at least declare something and then change it later. But I don't regret being in school of B. You know, right now I'm kind of struggling, not struggling, but like mentally struggling to get through these like general ed requirements that I have to take outside of the school of B, like psychology, like whatever, simply because I'm just like, well, I want to be in these courses that directly relate to my major. But I mean, it's all good. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I tried to cover everything I could. I covered the outfit, the courses, the scheme. You have your own advisors, honors, corporate sponsor, team leader. I wrote it all down. So if you have any questions, let's leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I do this for my squad, I do this for my gang. I do this for my squad, I do this for my gang. It's Zuri from the trap.